Extreme Elements bot running robot. You.
What's up, Jared? Aren't you up a little late? I guess it's summertime, doesn't matter. Wow. Apparently the admin cheat didn't work out too well because it didn't save anything. Gotta go back to the beginning. How's this? Alright.
Anyway, congratulations, you 1K subs.
Thank you. We had to get help, but it was worth it. Because unlike a lot of others, unfortunately, I don't know how I managed to do it, but I have the watch hours that a lot of people don't, so I've been monetized. Not with ads, but I've got the first level, if you notice in the chat there, and there's other options. I haven't really fully taken advantage of any of it. Wow, I had so much more built, and I'm really kind of disappointed that the admin sheet didn't work whatsoever. I don't understand why the camera's so bright. So what do I need to build? Like everything. This was already done.
What do you play on now?
I'm on the PS5 still. I don't think I'll ever get off the PS5 until the PS6 comes out. Unless I somehow manage to start.
Okay.
And I'm never going to PC unless I come into a ton of money. A hell of a lot of money. Because I'm doing on computer, I'm doing, the best. I'm not gonna. So I came in here too. Like I did all this already.
I'm gonna sleep now.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, it's probably 2 o'clock in the morning. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll be on Saturday most of the day. Take that. Thank you. I had finished all of this off last night. It's kind of disappointing because I know we did this. I made an animal. Oh, see ya. Yep, not for everybody, I understand. I'm still here no matter what. Yeah. And then my feet are good. There you are. Yeah. Figured it much. I was done everything already.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
There's nobody here, Nightbot. Nobody here.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It is really appreciated.
Yes, yes it is. I do need to turn them down. Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. Everything's too low. Not going to be a permanent home, so it don't really matter. Just our temporary little. I had this all set up already. I really did. Yeah, this is all done. It's very disappointing that I have to do it again. I did not save this the other day, so now I gotta redo it. Maybe I'll do it differently, who knows. Fun part of not having a plan is I don't have a plan. So since the game did not save it, even though I did the cheat, I did the admin thing and still didn't. This was already set up. What's up, everybody? I gotta go get. I hate that when you save a game and come in and it's like 15, 20 minutes back where you were. I did do admin cheat though, I know I did. I always do. We're gonna finish this off. Some of that's about to go bad. It's everybody on the feeder. No, not everybody. Again, this was done last night. Yesterday, Sunday, whatever. Monday, that's when I did it. Monday. Because we had this wall done. Not going to be anything fancy. I'm just trying to make a little cover. We're fairly safe over here. Yeah. Yeah. with weight. Yes, I did. We need wood. He's not the best for wood, but he still gets a ton of wood. Get rid of some of the weight. No, I hate when it does that. Let's go back to the build. Yeah, we're not staying here long. I'm just trying to get to level 100 and then we'll... Thank you. Right. Hey, I might be able to squeeze 2 more in here. There'd be a lot of poop in it. Actually, yeah, and you're gonna poop a lot. What? Fiber. It's always the fiber. Oh, what the heck? Oh, there's you. Probably should eat too, I guess. That should cover it. Now, where am I with fiber? So this really is a tough way to do building, because you have to gather your resources. Creativity's flowing and you gotta stop them. Yeah, you gotta stop just to go gather some stuff. Let's go there. That's thanks. So why not? Why not throw a window in? Okay, so now we are. It's really weird is I don't remember putting this piece in before I finished the whole floor, so that's really weird. So the way it's saved is really weird. What? What? Yeah. I don't have any point. I guess not. Ouch. That couldn't have been good for my teeth. Yeah, the idea. Yay, ouch. Come here. No. You silly bird. I think we'll go with what we had going before. They don't exactly turn around. They don't back up, these pain in the ass birds. So let's go. That's too close. What do I care? We're not going to be living here much longer. I mean, you guys might be. I won't be. I'll be living in a nice fancy house in the hills, but you guys will still be down here on the beach. It'll be my beach house. And you guys get to stare at a brick wall all day, so I guess it could be nice and turn them around. Oh shit. That'll cover them for a while. Well, alright, are you really ready to drop a deuce? You can make it drop a deuce. Well, that was quick. I know, not intriguing enough. And I need more material already. I need wood. At the rate you're giving it to me, I think I'd be better off just take some of this stuff from you. Let's see, how much do you get? 300 pieces. I got 300 out of that one tree. Yeah, I'm getting more. I get more wood than he does. Yeah. Probably more beneficial for me to get the wood. I'm encumbered. Alright, so. Let's start a poll in case anybody comes in. I'm gonna say no to that. There you go. What's my option? I have an option. I don't want to have an option. I decided not to. Alright, man, such you can't. No, let me do it. Hey, now we're just not even gonna worry about that option thing because that just screwed it all up. There you go, now we got something to do. Keep yourselves busy. Bum, bum, bum. But nobody watching. Be right there. We are encumbered to make some walls. Now we need floors. Yeah, that's not gonna work there, so why not? For the look of it. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, what if we start it right here? That seems a little better. And I need railings. Oh, so many railings. And then I need not that, not that. Wait, slope now. There we go. Heck, that's not it. There you are.
Hand pink waving.
What's up, Benji? know, if you bought the battle pass, you would get your coins back immediately, and you're already completed the battle pass. Sweet. Hey. This was, well, I'm going to do it completely different, but it still kind of stinks to come in here and have to start all partially over. I did the admin sheet, and I did not save from where I was. But we'll deal with it. Okay, you know, I'm going to not do that for right now because I have a thought of what I want to do, what I might want to do. I don't even know if I want to do that yet. Give me this back. Give it back. And what do I need? More health. Let's go with health. Now, am I too heavy? Dang it. I'm probably definitely too heavy for you. Dang it, I need to move you too. Oh, hey now. They don't look too shabby. Gotta do something a little different here now, I think.
By the way, we got handed our asses yesterday because it's tournament season in Fortnite.
I mean, I thought we did pretty good. Just have, I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. It's I must mess that one up. Okay, so now got that. We got a feeder. I need the same thing here. I need 3 more. In and out. Oops, I had to. Yeah, it's not really gonna make sense now, is it? I can make a bunch of these. I'll get rid of some of these real quick. Ouch.
And to answer your question, if you should or should not continue streaming Fortnite, it really is up to you. If it makes you too angry, maybe.
I can't really blame the game. I'm trying to go right here. I can't do that. Let's see. Tag them all the way down, right? Yep. Now I can do it. We need more of those. We got enough wood. Oh, we got plenty of wood. Let's just make a handful. What I like to refer to as a shit ton. Okay, pot water there. Why not? Go up high. Cover that railing up. Actually, we're going to go up high anyway over here. Are you not touching the ground? Are you living? You suck. I'm definitely taking a break until the new battle pass, and we'll see what happens. So today and tomorrow is going to be this. Well, we don't know what tomorrow will be because it's Thursday. We can do anything on Thursday because it's always could be Throwback Thursday. I don't really like leaving that, but what am I going to do here? You know what I mean? No, that was a good time to move to PTs. Oh, that kind of sucks. Reminder, don't jump off if I'm near death. They may or may not ever be used again now that I have the... Now we have our RG. These two are just primarily going to be bait for when we go to get our wyvern. Don't let them hear me say that. Bait. Don't throw me off the side. Cool, now you got your own little... Be happy with it. Now, RG, there. I'm going to do something nice for you, but you still have to have that landing strip. Just be dead center because you're the boss. Just don't throw me over the side. Damn you. Okay, now I can go get more wood. I should be doing like triple walls and double walls, but since we're not in builder and that's a lot of resources. So, the new house, like I said, once I get to level 100, that's generally when I'll go find my permanent location. And I'll start to build a real house. This will just be one of our reservoir stops, and I am going to do it differently because the jar, I kind of put the map right on top of it. My starter home and my big home are right in the same area. But the secondary home was supposed to be a base for anybody that wanted to play. Okay, I need to build. I need pillars and I know what else I need to do if I'm going to make this work.
Stream Elements bot running robot. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It is really appreciated. Hand pink waving. By the way, we got handed our asses yesterday because it's tournament season in Fortnite. And to answer your question, if you should or should not continue streaming Fortnite, it really is up to you.
These things
if it
is
makes
really...
you too angry, maybe.
Alright, the chat's going nuts and it's going to make me nuts. Why would I put one in there and then I do it right? Where's the other one? I'm not going to do it right there. Why are you going to do it right there? Why don't you give me that spot? You're going to make me do it the ugly way. Or, hold the phone. I might have an idea. Everyone calm down. It's not going to let me put it here, but down. Doesn't really do the corner. Okay, so I hate doing this. So should we go this way with it? Either way, I gotta have two pillars. Lord, no. Hell, yeah, no. Just idea. Good for those sometimes. I have ideas. What do you call a deer with no eyes? I have no idea. Ha! Okay, so apparently you're touching the ground, I guess, and you're not centered. So what can we do to make that? We can do this. Give me another one on these. Okay, so now I don't have enough for a trophy, do I? Don't have clay or anything like that. Not any clay made. Do. I unlocked it. There it is. 80 cementing paste. Ugh. Just to cover that up. Now, what else can I do here? We'll worry about it later. We'll come up with something. Yeah, it stinks. There was somebody watching all day. You remember she was in here? I shouldn't say she. And they haven't come back, but she also said she hit the notifications button, but never been back. Neither is the other one. Wonder if it was the same person. Do I need a pillar in that corner? I mean, it makes sense, right? Because it doesn't not make sense not to have one there. Plus, if I'm going to do what I want to do here. Oh, everybody calm down. Okay, so now we have our pillar. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't really make any... No. I guess it does if we do that. Yeah, why not? For the look of it, you know what I mean? We'll leave this as like a landing spot. Come in from this direction, we'll land right here. So, which means I need more railings, that's what that means. What am I missing? We're going to put a railing here. Here. And we're out of material. Alright. This could very well end up being something different. So, there you go, you'll have your own little spot. You know, I have the best view. You are going to land there and you're going to like it. And throw me off the turf. It's not a great design. But it doesn't hurt that bad. Now, why can't I make more railings? What are you holding back on me for? What is it that you want from me? Fiber. Of course it's fiber. Yeah, we lost a couple too, by the way, so that's the only other reason I'm thinking about it is maybe take a long break because I'm losing subscribers because of it. So, yeah. When it starts pissing people off, it's time to move on to something else. So, just give me a bunch for now. Don't worry about it later. I can't put, right, but it don't matter because we're going to need that as like landing spot. Worst case, I'll just throw another feeder in there if we need to. But now, so what? Don't make me pop one in there, are you? Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna end up doing that anyway, aren't we? Maybe? Oh no, we can't. It's already there. Alright, we can do that here. Nope. Nope. That's not what I want you to do. You know what I want you to do. I want you to smash that wall out. That's what I want you to do. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Can you do the same thing here without messing me all up? Now come back over here. There you go. Nice job. Now can I still get under here? Perfect. I'm starting to like it. Everyone left out. I'll make my unit. Sorry. Everybody gone. Shit. Let's get that in place and... Okay, sure, I'm gonna throw one up there. I don't think I want to do that. So that limits me on what animals I can put in there unless... Kind of like the way he is. No, I can't. If in this situation, I could just bring him. It's like farm sim. Oops. There we go. Just bag her up. What's she looking like? It's actually pretty good. Close to the pole. Good job. There. A little cover for you. Everybody's happy. Birds like being out in the rain. They love it. We can start working on this. We'll decorate. We'll do something, but I'm not finished here. We're far from done. Let's see where I'm taking it. It's kind of a long process when you constantly have to make materials. Or go and get sources. Okay, so we were going to do a... Yeah, I like it. Let's do that. And since I'm not a builder, I'm not like jumping up and down. Yikes. Now we got this. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We'll level it out. We'll make it look great. Okay. We got this. Yeah. Next. Give me... What? How do we talk about the walls in? Make one of each until I know which one's the right one. Because I had already had all this done. Yeah, screwed that one up. Can I take you back still? Please give me you back. Sweet. That's the right. Okay. Alright, so. Oh yeah. Hey. Now what do I need? What do I need? Oops. Alright, well. What to do, what to do. Thank you for that. Wood. Get encumbered, I know. seem to be off. Can't think of I'll do what I was gonna do. Let's put a window there. Makeshift window. And pop it along. We already have another roof. We're set to go. Without putting a pillar in here, it looks stupid. And you put a pillar in and you got it sticking through the floor, now it looks stupid. So I think we're fine just leaving it like this. Alright, so good spot for our birds. One more if we need one. We'll probably get another RG. And feeding trough. So we've got a little storage up here if we want to put a couple of refrigerators or something. This thing is covering. What's the situation here? Yeah, plenty. Grab that real quick. Back to actual business real fast before we continue this. Plenty more to do. We got him in his little poop position. I'm gonna buy a little starter hut for pretty animals. I should finish off my own little house. I wanted to do some glass though, so we're gonna have to go get more metal. We're gonna need crystal. So we can take the RG out and go pick up some stuff whenever once we get to that next step. Again, if you're new to the channel, this is just my first little starter base until I get to level 100 and other maps that I've done, the few that I've done. If I'm in a dedicated lobby, usually they level you up anyway. And the last one I was a fiber lobby, and before that I actually had to work my way up. But usually I'll play the game until I get to level 100, and then I start to build my own base, and then I go back to playing the base. But yeah, I want to build my dream home before I really get back into playing the game. So this always just kind of proves to myself and people who might watch that I know how to play the game, so it's not like I just go in the builder and cheat it, and I know what I need, I know what resources I gotta get if I'm doing this. And a lot of things I haven't learned in the probably year now that I've been playing the game is, I don't know all the tricks for taming every animal, but that's what Dodo Dex is for. And that's not even really all that helpful. Helps with a lot of things, but taming sometimes. That is my situation. Oh, shuisha. Scheiße. 3, 4, 5. I kind of want to put a door here. Build a deck off of that. And I can have my deck wrap all the way around above this. A nice little shaded fishing area. Not that we're seeing any fish over here, so. Oh, we actually will. Somebody wanted to see me throw in a fishing area, so I gave them this little dock here. It's going to be a nice little seating area. We're not worried about that right now. We're worried about getting these animals making them feel comfortable. Yeah, I don't see the need for a pillar there unless I want to separate the animals. But I don't even know whether, well, I mean, I know a couple I need, but I don't know what ones I'm going to get. I should go get another one of these guys since I have saddles. I could fit, I mean, I could squeeze 3 in here. That would be a lot of poop, and that would definitely get us plenty of fertilizer. Where you at, buddy? You go to weight, or you want to be really strong? You should be really strong in case anybody attacks us. I agree. You probably made me one. Yes, you did. Nice. Hey, we're gonna need some light over here. Yeah, you're getting ready to go out. Plant it. Center it. Put it up. Oh, I have them. Oh, I do. Should put one there and one here. I will just center it. Because why not?
Stream Elements Bot Running Robot. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It is really appreciated.
Don't go through the whole thing.
Hand pink waving. By the way, we got handed our asses yesterday because it's tournament season in Fortnite.
Yeah, we know.
And to answer your question, if you should or should not continue streaming Fortnite, it really is up to you. If it makes you too
What's
angry,
with this chat repeating things every 10 seconds? Alright. If you're new to this game and you don't know, once I get to a certain point and I have all the paint colors and I have a certain amount of paint colors, there's a camera in the game. I can take pictures and then it'll actually paint a picture on these canvases. So if you see and notice me decorating the houses that I build with these things a lot, it's because I'm planning in the future to actually throw some paintings on the walls. But again, this is just our starter little area until we figure out where we're putting our main base. But at least now our animal's a little more comfortable. I still don't like that. How's that going to look if I throw one there? It's going to be sticking through the floor and I'm going to hate it. I'm going to freaking hate it. I am. I'm going to hate it. I know I am. It's going to stick through the floor. But it looks so stupid without it. See? Looks so dumb down here. Well, I guess we could just finish that one off. That would make sense. Okay. Never mind, I won't look that dumb. Not if I'm smart about it. For some reason I thought it was going to be in the middle though. Cool, that freaking works. That works nicely. Sweet. Except those aren't lined up, are they? There it is. Alright, so we got a little... Now, the issue is lighting. I need some sort of light out here. tree just to kind of say something. Yeah, I think one here. Oh, we're not done. Trust me, we're not done. I'll just start making them. So I'm not making them. Okay. Should put a staircase up right here. Okay, now we can get up. Yeah, okay, I like it. Get more materials, and I'm thinking, yeah, I've got a couple ideas here. I keep feeling like this needs to be extended, but why would I bring the roof out to here? I mean, I could. What animals could I? That might make that look weird. Let's see. I don't know. What do I need? Fiber, wood, fiber. Fiberwood. Yeah, I'm gonna need a ton of it. So I left the spot for another RG. Means I can put something else up there if it flies. What? Yeah. Then where's the roof attaching to? And then that's when you end up having a pillar over here. And maybe I shouldn't have a pillar over here. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. That would give me a little separation, almost like a little hallway here, but then that takes away from... I mean, how many animals am I really going to keep over here until I get anything really big can stay out here? I can always build a Rex area on the side here. But the thing, I don't want to build... Yeah, we're probably not going to be here long enough right now. Well, no, I'm probably going to go tame a Rex. We're only a level 8. Hey, we're level 80. Gimme, 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 gimme. I didn't see I leveled up. I thought I was a 77. Oh, this building. See, you really want to level up fast in this game. Building is where it's at. That's how you level up. Oh, it was the forge. Only the forge? I wanted the chemistry bench. Then I gotta build a spot for the forge. Ugh. Oh, look at all this shit. I need 2,500. 400 polymer? Ain't happening for. Ain't happening today. Now I know what I gotta do for tomorrow's stream. Or, do I play GTA tomorrow? I guess it depends what GTA does. Or I could do a throwback. Any throwback games, you guys? What can I do? What throwback games do I have that I could offer up? Alright, I'm just gonna have to do this, and I don't really want to. I need at least that many, right? If I do that, then I can do... Oh, yeah, let me do this. You suck. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, don't need one there. Get what I want, I gotta do what I need. Get what you want, you gotta do what you need. So, that would mean... essentially... not at all what I want. No, I gotta go now. Okay. Oh, I do have to go down. Come on, I saw you drop. I saw you drop. No? Sure? Shit balls. Never stuck with that. Yeah, we can do something. Again, got the one up front there too, so maybe I'll just do that. Do that again with the same thing I did up there. So I need another one of you then. Even though I don't really want to. Okay, now I need... a long time to make this. There we go. Now it feels like I should wall that off, right? Is that what you're thinking? Is that what you're thinking? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Shit. Can't believe I'm thinking it. But, yes, we need... That sticks true, but... Alright, so... That'd be a little shack for our creatures to hang out in for now. That works. Got the feeding. Room for another RG. We got a little landing area. Take that out for her. After a long day of flying around, killing stuff. Bring her in for a landing. turn it on an angle so it doesn't throw me off the roof. Alright, not the best design in the world today. But at least it's not death falling height. Unless I'm really hurt when I fall, then I probably die. Alright, so fit a couple other small little guys under here. That's all it's really supposed to be, just a little comfort zone, a little more area for them, and it just kind of looks cool. I don't know. I think it looks alright. Again, another one of my throwing together projects with no planning. Oh, am I done? I don't think I'm done. No, I'm not done. We're far from done. We need a lot more of these and these and these. Not that. No. Shitballs. Why'd you let me do that? Get some of the material back at least. That's not a smart move. I don't think we really need to go any higher. It's not like there's any actual animals around here. It's gonna... Alright, now we do. Alright, never mind. I'll take it back. We need to do. So at least two more. Yeah, that makes sense. We can live with that. So one more you. Two more. Just enough. Excellent. What am I going to need to make railings? Let's get some fiber along the way. Oh, I already had some. Oops. Kind of become a little second. Well, it's not really a work area, but. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Feel pretty good about it. You just don't want to go falling off that side. You're good. Alright, so that's done. We got a little bit of a storage area for our creatures. Should I put a little... Thought about running the roof all the way down here. I could. Let's do that. Oops. Never mind. That was a waste of resources. One there. Maybe one upstairs. Why not? I have to kind of wait till nighttime now to see where the next one needs to go. Looks like that'll get me upstairs, one downstairs, one. Yeah. Maybe one right here. Looking for the staircase. Nobody's here anyway. Guy doesn't need to be there. Those two don't need to be there. I'm supposed to get up. Kept that one. I'm gonna have to fix that. no other way for me to get to it, so calm down. Alright. I can remember how to get down. I get to walk. Or I can just get on an animal. That's the fastest way to get it out. Oh, I got a crate over here. Let's go. Ignore that. I had to do that. That was a necessity. Had to be done. Be good stuff. I don't know one of those. So you got plenty of room to expand. In fact, actually, now that I just realized I finished this, I kind of wanted to expand this. I don't really have to, but if I need to, I can just push this down to the left there and really open this up if I need to get more animals in here. But I can just build another pen, like I said, for Rexes. I just need to make sure I stay away from this, because I don't want it to not spawn in again. What time is it? 9 o'clock. Nobody's really hanging out with me tonight. I know everybody's mad because of Fortnite, so I'm going to stay off Fortnite for a while until I figure out a way to start having fun again. I just don't know how to have fun anymore. Let's get nuts. Oh no, let's go. I ain't gonna be able to walk with that on me. I need to start storing that up, being that.
Sup man, how's it going?
Living the dream. Having a blast. Gave me another blueprint for a freaking lance. You mother. I'm gonna send it. I never use a lance though. Here, have that. That'll make it feel better. What you got for me? Is it good? Yeah, I'll take that.
Are you going to live stream Fortnite on Friday with new season?
I don't know yet. Maybe Saturday. Nobody wants to watch me rage at Fortnite. Know what I mean? It'd be fun for some. We're losing subscribers over it, so it's time to stop. Go back to my roots. You tell me I don't have any rotten meat? Are you kidding me? You gots to be joking. Oh no, let's go. Let's get nuts. I'll take those. Look at that. We're getting some jerky going. I need to make an oil run. I need oil. Why don't you make some more of these for me? Sweet. I'm gonna take these from you. here. Why don't I have any? Do I have any? I don't have any. Why don't I have any? I haven't gone out taming anything. Scheiße. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. I already have a pair of those that I made with my blueprint. Now I got 2 pairs. Yeah, I'm gonna put these ones on. Oh, they're not that good. Nice. Go get another artifact, but I think I need to go get some more oil. We need an oil run. I got weight-wise I can get rid of. Holy scheisse. Ooh, so we didn't put over at our new barn. Yes, we've been building a new barn. Not really much of a barn, but it's kind of a keepsake for our animals to stay in. Nice little hideout. The birds have their own little spots. Got my little landing strip here for the birds. Got our feeder. And I can fit a few more little animals up here that either fly or jump real high. I'm sure I can figure out something to throw up here. If I get a mowing or something. Throw a mowing up here. I got my fertilizers going, and we're rocking over here.
Agree with Benji. US old men just gotta be more picky about when we play. Not worth playing if you're tired.
Yeah, I should stick with this when I'm tired, because I'm very creative when I'm tired. I do love the building of this. I can't do it there, though, because I need a wall, and I'm not walling this in. Alright, so we're going to, what are we going to do? We're going to make a run. Let's get rid of all this building material. I need to go make an oil run. Got my thing over here going. Alright, then here, there's a discussion we haven't had yet. And I have one in my head, and I'm not going to be able to, now that there's a couple people here, and welcome Parker, by the way. If everybody's still here, I know Benji was here earlier. But, alright, so we've brought up favorite movies, which I kind of skirted around and never answered that, because it's more of a genre thing for me, but how about best song
100%
placement?
right. I play Civilization or FIFA or Flight Sim or something when not feeling like I've got the energy for Fortnite.
Yeah, well, guess what's free this month on PlayStation? So PS5, and I downloaded it yesterday, and I already started messing with it, and I'm already, it's a completely different way to hit the ball, but I'm already doing it pretty well in practice, but 2K23 Golf is out for free on PlayStation, so now I can play golf, and it looks better than, I mean, if you think this looks really cool, I mean, they basically just put real pictures of landscape in the background, but the game itself looks pretty amazing. So yeah, I've always liked video game golf, and I thought about streaming it because I had another golf game.
Dr. Disrespect has been streaming that.
Oh, maybe I should stream some golf then. I don't know what. See, it depends. If I play online, it's probably only going to match me up with people who are using the same swing style. Now the new
looks like a solid golf game. Do it.
The new 3-step is actually a little bit harder than it looks because you got to hold it down to hit your power out. And then the bar swings up and you got to stop it there and then you got to stop it there. So it's not like the normal up down thing. It's but I don't like using a joystick to swing. So yeah, if Doctor, I thought about it. So maybe I'll do golf tomorrow night. I mean, my build's coming along nicely here. Even though there's absolutely no fish over here, I built this for that, I'm going to say she because I assumed it was a female. And that would be another fan who said they subscribed, but I never saw my subscribers go up. I've only seen them go down in the past 2 days. But She hasn't been back. She said she likes building in here. And I would hope that she would start streaming. She was watching us play Fortnite the other night. But I wonder if she would like my little barn here. Alright, I was going to get rid of my building materials because we got to go. I need to put a roof on my house here too. The animals have a better place to live than I do. What am I doing? Materials. Get rid of materials. Okay, get rid of that. Nope. I was going to go put a table over there. That's why I ran over there. Let's keep these out because we'll need them. Get rid of all the weight. You can have the stone. Why don't you take the stone? And you can take the wood. Alright, I need that wood for a second. Alright, I think we're good. Dump off some of this stuff. I forgot, worst case scenario, I can always put one of these torches somewhere. It's not a bad little, you know. If Benji was still here, he could tell you. I always make really cool staircases, so it's actually a pretty good staircase with the little manure station underneath. Of course, now that's where all our flies are going to be. Ah, it's not too bad. It's one of my throw-togethers. Yeah, throw-togethers. What does every good landing strip need? Except for, you know what? But we're gonna put you right here. That way I know when I'm, yeah. That'll mark our spot for when we're coming in at nighttime. Plus I need all this charcoal for, I love
Fortnite. I think I've probably had more pure fun playing that game than any game ever, but it does take a ton of mental energy too.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely am enjoying it. I want to be playing it right now, actually, but I kind of like this game too. But at the same time, it's just, you know, after yesterday, I just need a break. You know, one of my biggest issues is people taking guns from me when I open up a chest, so unfortunately, I think Kev knows that he really was the final straw when he took the ammo that I was begging for forever. I couldn't have said it more. I need ammo, I need ammo,
It takes me like 6 hours to get to sleep after I stop playing.
That's why I need to start also getting
Don't
off at 10 o'clock.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
I need to get off at 10 and give myself an hour to just sit there and like watch a movie in the dark so I can fall asleep to that or something. This actually came out pretty good, so let's get out of here. I want to get rid of all the weight. You know, I thought I put the stone in the frickin'... What the hell? Sometimes I'm like, wait, where'd that come from?
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It is really appreciated.
Oh, I decided to go over there. Alright, let's get rid of the weight. Now we can go get some oil. We need oil. Don't need any of this.
I don't think Kev took the ammo on purpose.
I know, and just... From my point of view, it's, you know, that's right, him not thinking. That's what set me off. But that's on me too, because I don't know. Now this might feel, you know, you can't lay claim to an area, but it's like we all land at Slappy Shores, and people have been watching me land, and they know my routine. They know right where I land. They know my pattern, and now they're doing that. So when I play with them, they're going there and they're taking the guns I would normally be getting, and I'm landing into nothing because, you know, everybody's going to the same exact spot. So I just need to adjust. I need to stop. You know, if I played solos every day, it would be the same routine. So it's kind of good. A new map's coming out because now I'm gonna have to learn something new. I barely learned this map, but if they got rid of the jungle, I'd be fine with that. I mean, because this is a freaking jungle. Okay, let's go walk around in the actual jungle, and I can see better in here than I can in Fortnite.
We could have some better comms on that for sure.
Yeah, there are a few of us in our group that do have a tendency. I mean, I try to. I don't know. I mean, Benji gave me credit for that win last night that I led us to the win. Now, I'm not going to say I did. I did follow the storm. I kind of watched where I was going, but the whole time I was doing it, I was off mic and I was marking every spot. I was marking where I was going. And I did the whole thing off mic. So I don't know if that proves anything that, even if you don't have a mic, the simple point of marking something, it makes a world of difference, man. If you want to run off by yourself, just be like, the other thing too, I'm just going to say this. If you say, here's some ammo, if you're not like, I don't know, me, I'm going to come to you and drop it in front of you. I'm not going to just drop it and mark it, because you do realize those markings don't last forever. They disappear in a matter of like a minute. They're not out there forever. So if I'm already into something and you're like, here's ammo right here, and it's like, if you're dropping it, at least, have me come to you or meet me somewhere, kind of thing. What game is it? I think it's...
The jungle on PC doesn't look anything like what it looks like on PS5.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Those plants are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I was being shot from every direction, but I couldn't see a single person.
Better to drop it right next to the person.
Yeah, because I think Spooked last night he said, here's ammo, but by the time I looked around, I mean, that marker's gone. Or, it's just, yeah. And Hellbound's great. I mean, he's a great player, but he will just run off on you and doesn't mark or tell you anything. He just all of a sudden you look up. He's done it so many times in Warzone and Resurgence, where you look up and you're like, what the hell are you doing over there? We weren't even going in that direction. I mean, yeah, communication is... I mean, any pro player is going to tell you that working as a team and having that connection is going to win you games. Not going to be a cliche, but there's no I in team, although there is an M and an E. Now, I know there's a Rex up here, and let's see. Well, this is actually quite perfect. Let's do this. How much weight room do we have on you? Your scale's not even... Okay, we're perfect. We got no weight. I'm going to take some crystal. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, man, I usually have those backwards. See if you notice, if you hit something with an axe, like if you hit rock with an axe, you're going to get more stone and metal than flint. But if you use a pickaxe, you get more flint and stone. Just like that, I get more crystal and less stone than if I use an axe. And I pulled out my axe by mistake. But I might grab some of this metal while we're here too. You're going to give me building materials. You suck. That's what I need right there. I need a whole shit ton of polymer, oil. We need cryo, and then I need a cryo fridge. Those are so you can actually freeze your animals and you put them in the refrigerator. Or you can carry around with them. So basically when you're going to fight a boss, they're really convenient.
I also think if you get a win like that and it's close to 10 p.m. you should just stop.
Yeah, I know.
I am a big fan of ending with a win.
Yeah, shouldn't have played that last game. No doubt about that, I agree. Let's see, Kev gets on so late, and for some reason he only plays if I'm playing. I don't know why. I mean, he's been staying on with Benji, so hopefully he's got the battle pass to win. So I told him that at work, like, dude, just keep playing, play solo. I've told him a dozen times he should play some solos. I think it made me a better player. If you're playing solos, you gotta really rely on that. I think it helps your game, so just a suggestion. I think it's good practice is what it is. If you're gonna run into a lot of different people. It gives you a lot more chances to run into one-on-one gunfights as opposed to where you're in a gunfight with somebody and you're you're being shot by two other people while you're in a gunfight with somebody else. So solos does at least helps you hone in and make those solo gunfights easier. That's why I definitely win them. I think I've been winning a lot more solo gunfights. I guess I need to get back to playing some solos. This is a really nice area too. I wouldn't mind building here. Now, I know there's a cave here somewhere. I think this is the one where the cave's underwater. You can see there's all kinds of buildings underwater. I mean, this shit is pretty badass, you gotta admit. But, like, look at this jungle. Now, obviously, you can't see anybody. If I was down on the ground, it's easier to see. But when you're running around, I can't imagine. Maybe I should try it one day just to see what it is. But they call it, I forget what the name of it is, but they have a battle royale in here. And it kind of looks sick. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because I just can't imagine how it's going to be. You land in with nothing. I mean, and you basically have to play the game while you're trying to do it. And every video I've seen where people are playing it, it's like, it takes like 45 minutes to play one Battle Royale mode. So I don't know if it's really grasping on and getting popularity or what. So I don't know if I want to try it, because if you get wiped out right away, it seems like it'd be... I don't know if it was a team thing. Maybe me and Hellbound should try that. I know he said he wanted to play. Hellbound, you watching? Maybe you and I should try some of that. See, now I don't feel... Landing up here with the PT, I was like, run in, run out.
Survival of the fittest.
That's it. Survival of the fittest. Now that we have an RNG, I ain't worried about taking on anything.
How many people play?
Yeah, because it seems... If you haven't seen, or maybe you have, if you've seen this game, what it looks like when you have a... I'm sorry, you were talking? You were saying something? If you haven't seen this game in multiplayer, it's kind of goofy looking the way the movement is of the other players. Like, they don't look realistic at all. They look goofy as hell, to be honest with you. Yeah, this isn't a normal cave, but there are bears in here, and bears... For some reason, bears are freaking nasty as hell in this game.
It says 29 players are on it now. 85 for 24-hour peak.
See those bears? There's some... Yeah, we don't want to go near them. They will mess you up fast. Where's all the oil at? How come it didn't spawn back in? Oh shit, I am not liking this. I'm running underwater. I just don't like the fact that them bears are there. I want to go get that.
Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It is really appreciated.
I wanted to go get that really big nug that was right near him. How much oil do I got? Yeah, it'll hold us for a little while. We don't need to make gas or nothing. What did you just kill? You just killed yourself a saber-tooth, didn't you, there, Mr. Mammoth? I kind of want to kill a mammoth. I like putting mammoths on display. They look really good on the taxidermy stands. So only 29 people are playing it? Or they're streaming it. I don't even know where you would look for that. That doesn't seem like a lot. It really does. I mean, I'd have to watch more videos on it, but it seems like it takes forever. And you're not giving me oil. Never mind. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Wow. I like my RG. Oh, my RG's got another level up. Where should we give you? Where do you want to have this level up at? What do you want? Strength, stamina. I like your stamina. Let's give you one more on speed. Make you super fast. The big map, we need this bird to be fast. That's a nice looking one there. Black with the orange. Oh shit, there's a Rex. Hey Rexy. What level Rex are you? Level 25. You're probably gonna lose to them Sabertooths, aren't you? I would come to you. Yeah, you are. You're gonna die to them Sabertooths. No point. 3 Sabertooths are gonna take down a Rex. Look at this. Watch the battle happen. Watch it unfold. Yep, you're dead. And they ate the meat that fast. Hot damn. What the hell is that thing? The terror birds? Yeah, get the hell out of here. Freaking terror birds. Ooh, we got raptors. And we got scorpions. What bird is that? What the heck? Oh, it's terror birds taking on a raptor and scorpion. You know, all kinds of action going on there. Oh, Benji's still here. I was right. There is an alpha over at that island. Though. So there was the leader of the pack one, and there was an alpha. Look at this shark about to attack this bird here. He's eating a rock. Dude, this game's so cool. There's so much going on. But I very rarely put my feet on the ground unless I absolutely positively have to. Because I'm smart. It's not safe on the ground. There's nothing down here that's happy. It's not a happy place to be. It looks fantastic. I mean, the water looks amazing in this game. I don't know if you guys can see that one as well as it looks on mine. Oh, look, the one time I landed over here and there's nothing here to really give us a headache. Normally there's all kinds of crap. Is that what I think it is? It's supposed to be a dead Mauser? That's the only thing that would be that big, I would think, would be a Mauser. Interesting thought. Take it on back home. We got a little extra oil. Man, I don't want to piss off any, subscribers getting mad at people. Because for some reason, I have a tendency to say things the wrong way. I might not have any ill intent, but I've said stuff to people and they're like, wow, you're mean. I'm like, what? What was mean about that? So I don't know, maybe it's just nature of the beast with people, or maybe I actually am mean, I don't know. I know I can be mean if I really want to be. Like if you deserve it, it's coming your way. But I think most of this can be like that. I kind of want to rant about that cop in Philadelphia since it's right across this river here. It kind of pisses me off that they straight up lied like that. So I'm so glad that this is what these tyrant cops don't realize is what they need to realize. You're wearing a body cam now because everybody demanded it, but everybody's got Ring doorbells and they're putting, you can go to Home Depot and buy a camera system that works off your cell phone for, $50. So people are putting cameras all out. So when you do stupid shit, it's gonna get seen. And what the hell was that? I mean, we're talking about you're gonna fire the one cop, but why aren't you firing the other one? The cop in the driver's seat got out of the car with the gun out of his holster. They both got out of the cop car with their friggin' guns out. Why are your guns out already? They haven't even said why they were pulled. He wasn't being pulled over. He pulled over in front of his house, and he apparently parked on the wrong side of the street. And the cops jump out of the cop car with the fucking guns out and shoot the dude dead. What the fuck? I mean, come on. And they say they're firing him, but not even for the shooting. They're firing him because he lied about the shooting. They lied and said that the kid jumped out of the car and chased him with a knife. He had a knife in his hand and he chased him with a knife. Yeah, because, bring a knife to a gunfight. I mean, come on. That don't even, because they found knives in his car. That doesn't even make sense that you're going to say that. Like, he came at us with a knife. What? Come on, man. Come on. You got to do better than that. If you're going to lie, do better than that. He came at us with a knife. Yeah, because everyone's so stupid enough to think, oh, yeah, I can take that cop down with this knife. He's got a gun and a bulletproof vest. But my knife will take care of him. Come on, man. Wake the hell up. Seriously. Sorry, guys. No music to play in the background now. But shit, dude. If you haven't seen the video, you can find it on YouTube. Just look up Philadelphia cop shoots 27-year-old and you're going to throw up. Because the other cop's not even... He was out of the car chasing us. The windows up, the doors closed. The kid pulls into a parking spot. Next thing you know, he's dead. Again, they haven't said why the cops even pulled him over. Now, it does look like he was coming down the street a little fast. So, maybe they're going to pull him over for speeding, but I still don't understand the actual getting out of the car with guns drawn already. You haven't even made contact with the person. For whatever reason that you're pulling them over, you've made no contact whatsoever, and you already have your guns out. That's a sickness right there. That's the shit people want addressed. And I get it. You're hiring these dudes from the military, and maybe that's the practice they need to not say you can't hire them from the military, but, if dude said, yeah, well, I was just in Afghanistan 2 weeks ago, and hire me, and they hire you, well, that's pretty fucking stupid. Maybe you need to take a year off. If you just came home from actual war, maybe you shouldn't be putting on a police uniform and protecting the homestead. Maybe you need to, de-escalate yourself a little bit. Maybe go through a little training. Yeah, plenty of videos. Check them all out, YouTube. I'll promote them right here. Audit the Audit. If you want to see a guy who basically covers... They go into the laws really deep, but they basically will show you an interaction between someone and the police, and he will grade it, and he'll tell you kind of what the laws are, so you kind of really get educated on what happens and what your rights are, too, because everyone should definitely know their rights, know what's going on. When you're being pulled over, what your rights are. When you're walking down the street, if a cop just asks you out randomly for ID, you can tell him to go fuck himself. And you can literally stick your middle finger up in his face and say, go fuck yourself. And if he can't do nothing, because First Amendment, and Fourth Amendment. He's not allowed to ask you for ID unless he's got justification. He needs to have reasonable articulable suspicion. And by the way, suspicion is not a crime. You can also check out the Lackluster channel. The thing I don't like about Lackluster channel is he never really tells you what happened. He never finishes it off like, there might be a pending court case. Was there a pending court case? Is there a follow-up to this? So he doesn't really do that.
Just watched the video. That is sickening.
Yeah, and then you have We the People University, which is a guy who he worked for he worked for a sheriff's office and a police department. And he tells you what they do, and you think about this, okay? So, a police officer goes to the academy for 6 months, right? A lawyer goes to school for a minimum of 4 years. If you want to cut someone's hair, 2 years. 2 years to cut hair. But you can go out on the street with a gun after 6 months, and he tells you that the only thing they teach you in the academy is how to park, how to shoot, and how to make it home safe at night. You're more important than the citizens that you're out there protecting. Oh, and apparently, it's kind of a thing that if they touch you, if they put their hands on you, They then have to figure out a way to get you in handcuffs and get you arrested, because if they touch you, they fucked up. So they have to figure out a way. And a lot of these videos that you'll watch and Audit the Audit and these channels I just mentioned will make you want to throw up, because the media will only show you when it's a black person being harassed by a cop, and half the population is gonna be like, oh, who gives a shit? They deserved it, blah 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 blah, because they're gonna get their racist bullshit. But when you watch a video of a white couple driving down the road and all they have is a friggin' goddamn tail light burned out, a tail light. That's a 15-minute stop. That's the rule. Terry stop. They only can pull you over for a certain amount of time. They're not allowed to hold you on the goddamn side of the road forever. Well, 3 hours later, this woman's in the goddamn police station for DUI because she smelled like weed in a state where weed is legal. 3 hours later, she's being harassed up and down. They were pulled over in front of their own home. The husband simply wanted to get out of the car. He said, can I get out of the car? I'm the passenger. You're pulling her over. She's a driver, which is true. The passenger does not have to give out their ID. You don't have to give up your ID if you're the passenger, because they didn't pull you over. They pulled the driver of the car over. So we all need to watch these videos and get educated, because these guys are tyrants. They're all out here on power trips, killing people. That one in Philly, like you just saw, that is absolutely sickening. What happened to that? 27 years old, he's dead now. For what? For what? They don't even tell you what the cop pulled him over for. He parked on the wrong side of the street. That's all we know, which is hard to tell because there's cars parked on that side of the street, and he's parked in front of his own home. It's nauseating to see that. But I've watched videos where a cop pulled a dude over for having his window down. He was driving at night with his arm on the window, just cruising down the street. Cop pulled him over for that. Now, this dude was smart. He knew the law, and he didn't roll. Here's another thing. You only have to crack your window enough to hand them your paperwork. You do not have to roll your window down. So if they say they keep knocking on your window, roll that down, be like, fuck you. You can take my ID. There you go. There's the paperwork. Go do what you got to do. Go do what you got to do. But see, the problem is the video with the woman for the 3 hour thing. The cop kept yelling at her, kept treating her like shit, kept treating her husband like shit. So when she started getting snippy, you're arrested for disorderly conduct. The cop can act like a douchebag all he wants, but when you start talking back, then they try to hit you with disorderly conduct. Here's the other little trick they like to do. Hi, I need to see your ID. Why? I don't know, you're being suspicious. Well, suspicion's not a crime. So you're not going to show me your ID? No, I don't have to. Okay, well, that would be failure to ID. Sir, it's not failure to ID when you can't ID me because I haven't committed a crime. What's the crime I committed? Failure ID. Sir, if you don't show me your ID, I'm going to arrest you. Well, you can't arrest me. Oh, you're telling me I can't arrest you? Well, now I'm going to arrest you for fucking resisting arrest. Boom. You're now in jail. That's the vicious circle these fuckers are doing. You can't trust them. Back to blue, I get it. Back to blue, yes. But back to ones that do their job and understand the Constitution of the United States, because the ones, half of them don't. Half of them don't. And I think we all need to watch these videos. Again, Audit the Audit, We the People University, and the Lackluster channel. And that'll lead you to so many other videos, and you're going to be like, what the fuck are these cops doing? Who's teaching them? And you say, well, get your supervisor out here because I ain't dealing with you. You have no idea what you're talking about. And then, it's like their whole job is to just get you in handcuffs. I watched a kid lose his job. He went into Walmart. He rides a street bike. So he went into Walmart. All he was going into was get some stuff for lunch for work. He left his helmet on. He's got earbuds in, listening to music. He's walking through Walmart. The manager of Walmart don't like it. He walks up to him to tell him to take his helmet off. Walks up behind him. Doesn't make contact from the front. Walks up behind him. Yo, dude, you gotta take your helmet off. Dude just keeps walking. Doesn't steal anything. Buys shit. They got him on camera walking through the store. He buys everything. He pays for it. By the time he pays for it, he's now packing his shit, getting ready to leave the fucking store. That's when the cops come in, and of course they're tyrant cops. They're not understanding to fucking nothing. Oh, you got your helmet on, and he asked you to take it off. Well, now the manager's lying through his fucking teeth that he was tapping him on the shoulder and all this bullshit. So the dude gets arrested, and then he lost his job because he didn't show up to fucking work. Tyrant cops. All the cop had to do was come in and go, yo, dude, what's going on? Why? What's the problem? Oh, well, this guy said, I had my helmet on. I was wearing earphones. I'm sorry. I paid for my shit. Am I accused of stealing? No, no, you didn't steal anything. You're good. Go ahead. Sorry, but go to work. That's all the cop has to do. That's his fucking job. But no, they're tyrants. They want to get in your face. They want to start shit because they feel like they can. And I'm sorry if any of you are cops, but you're not all dicks. But the ones that are, you're gonna need to change your fucking attitudes, man, because you're ruining people's lives for no fun because of your attitude, because you're having a bad day. But the thing is, again, the Constitution says I can tell you to go fuck yourself. I've watched so many videos where cops pull people over for giving them the finger as they drive by. Guess what? You can do that. You can walk up to a cop and go like this, right in his face, dude. They can't do anything, man. Constitution protects it. If they don't like it, too bad. Too bad. There are people making money out there. They're called First Amendment auditors. They go to police stations. They walk around in a parking lot, which you're allowed to do with their camera. You're allowed to do that as long as you stay out of the restricted area. You are allowed. You're paying for it for your tax dollars to be in that parking lot. You can walk up to a police car and record, look at the police car and record it. You can, and if anyone questions you, hey, I'm making a video. And there you will see. And so one guy made a video where he went to this one town, and the cop was like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, would you like to come in and take? Yeah, you want me to give you a tour?" The guy was the nicest cop ever. In another town, the guy almost gets slammed to the ground and almost gets arrested. And these cops are just they're all pissed. Hey, what are you doing out here? You need to show me your ID. No, I don't. I'm just making a video for a story. Well, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, I am. First Constitution says I'm allowed to. No, you're not. You know, and next thing you know, find out there's a cop 45 minutes away from me in the town. He's representing one of these videos. And they did the research on him. Turns out 75% of the people, 75% of the time he brings someone in arrested, he brings them in beaten up. They're all fucked up. 75% of the time, this guy's bringing people in all fucked up. And this guy has them on tape doing that. He's in the video. He's in the parking lot simply recording it. Just checking out, and this cop's like, "What are you doing here?" Getting all in his face, giving attitude and shit like that. And then the supervisor comes out, and of course the supervisor, fortunately, knows the Constitution, knows exactly what's going on, because what happens is, man, these First Amendment owners, dude, these guys are making a ton of money. And they're making money. They got their YouTube channel, which is making them money, but then they're making 40, 50, 60 grand because every time a cop puts them in handcuffs and says they're detaining them and they violated their Fourth Amendment rights, civil rights law, minimum 40 grand. That's usually what the settlement is, 40 grand. You can do that 2 times a year if you don't mind being thrown in jail and being harassed by cops. Just walk around. Just walk around in public with your phone out recording, dude. And soon as some douchebag calls the cops, because guess what? Once you walk outside of your house, you've given your rights up to privacy. I can record you. I can do whatever the hell I want. You're out in public. So unless I walk up to your window of your house and start recording you through the window, you can't do shit. So the funniest videos are the Karens that lose their minds at people who are simply recording in public and call the cops on them, and then they get the cops involved, and boom. You just made somebody a shit ton of money and cost the taxpayers a shit ton of money. So it goes both ways. That's why if anyone lives in the United States, you remember a couple of years ago, Arizona tried to pass a law saying you can't record the cops. Well, too friggin' bad because the Supreme Court already said you can. So then Arizona tried to change it. Well, you have to be like 50 yards away or some shit like that. No, there's a reason why people need to have to record the cops, and the reason why they put body cams on them. And I'm not knocking the cops. We need them. But here's the situation. This one's really disturbing. I don't know if I can find it because it's in my history from Friday. And the woman at work, she started watching this. This man, the story is gonna bother you alone. I should probably stare at one of my owls. Since it's 10 o'clock almost, we'll finish it with the rant. So, guy's in Target. Now this guy is disabled. But guess what? He's buying a bike. He's buying a bike with cash money. Problem is my man went to the self-checkout lane. So he's in the self-checkout lane. He's got the bike. Now he's disabled. He's, he has a hard time talking. He's a little slow. You know that it's taken him forever to save that money up through his disability checks to buy that fucking bike. And someone at the Target called the cops because it was taking him too long. No one bothered to walk over and help the man. They just called the cops on him. So, of course, guess what happens? Tyrant cop shows up. Does the tyrant cop see that the man has a couple $100 in cash laying on the fucking checkout thing and a bike behind him, and he's like, "I did time to buy the bike." And now he doesn't know that they're cops. And the guy just starts taking his money. Now the guy's all upset. "You're taking my money." No one. Target needs to be. Every fucking American should call Target in Arizona and lose their shit on these people. Because not one. Where was the manager? No one bothered to walk over and help this man. So now the cops have him outside and they're beating his, they're fucking beating him down, treating him like shit, arresting him. The lawsuit that's going to come from that. Jesus. If the guy even, I hope a lawyer steps up and does it for him. Because the guy might not even. The video is disturbing to watch. Fucking cops. And fucking Target. Fuck Target. The Target across from me very rarely has anything in stock half the time anyway, so fuck them. But how the fuck do you call the cops on a man that's buying a bike? No one bothered to go over and say, "Sir, maybe we can have you go over to one of the registers and we'll get you checked out over here. Someone will help you out." Not one customer. If I was in that store and I saw that going on, I would have walked over and said, "Sir, can I help you out? Maybe help you get organized here?" Because maybe the self checkout doesn't take fucking cash like that. The dude's trying to shove like fucking. Look for the video. So I'll see if I can find it and put it on there because you talk about a fucking situation that'll make you want to throw up. Check my history and see if I have that. I haven't watched too much since then, but yeah, this. Where's my history? Show all. Yeah, this one got me pretty livid. The girl at work was like, "Damn, that's pretty fucked up." No one at Target was willing to step up and just simply help a guy out. That's all it would have taken. Seriously. Here's an illegal arrest. Dude was being harassed by a cop, outside his workplace. So one of his other employees was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" Next thing you know, the cops got him on the ground, fucking face down in the grass. For walking up and saying, "Yeah, what's going on?" And they play the whole, "Oh, he scared me. I was scared to come running," and then they turn it on. No, he came running up on me. That whole thing. He came running up on me, man. I was scared. Well, why are you a cop if you're so fucking scared of everything? That's my question. Honestly, why'd you pick that profession? If every time the boogeyman walks by, why are you scared? Are you scared of the dark? All right, how far back is this? What day was that? Damn. I watch a lot of videos, don't I? Holy shit. Here it is. Heartless cop brutally arrests disabled man. Yeah, this is not good. You're not gonna like this one. This is gonna bug you. This should make you want to write a letter to Target and be like, "Yo, how the hell did you not? Who's your manager there? Yeah, who was running the store that day? Who didn't? Who couldn't walk up and say, 'Yo, just..." The thing is, who called the cops? That's the question that needs to be answered in this situation. Was it a customer or was it someone in the store? Because if it was the manager of the store that calls the cops in this particular situation, if I found that out, I would never shop at Target again. I would definitely never go in there. Which would leave me kind of limited because after watching the documentary about Walmart, I don't ever want to shop at Walmart again. I kind of hate Walmart. They kind of suck. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you watch that video, that one might make you. After watching the cop shoot the guy in Philadelphia, this will definitely top it off. This will help you really throw up. This poor guy, man. I swear to God. Just wanted to buy, and then he didn't even get the bike, man. That's the worst part. They arrest him, they beat him up a little bit, they rough him up pretty bad, They don't show it or not, but you can see he's definitely, because he don't know what's going on. And that's the most disturbing part and this is what people are saying, that when a situation, it shouldn't be cops handling that. It should be like a cop walking in there with someone who's trained to deal with people like this, who are trained to recognize that, okay, this guy's, he's a little off. Let's get in here and we'll figure it out. We'll take care of this guy. Not what they did. In this video, you're gonna clearly be like, wow, there was. It's the most uncalled for, disturbing thing I think I've seen, other than that, that Philly cop jumping out of his car with the gun already drawn, shooting a dude in the friggin' through his passenger or his window and then through the windshield. And then he's running away from him, trying to like the gunshots you're hearing, dude, are yours. You're the only one that unloaded a clip into the car. So the sound that you're running from is you, your own gunshots. They're probably echoing, and because they're row homes, it's all townhouses on that street. Everybody's got them metal awnings and shit. So the gunshots you're hearing reverbing back to you are your own damn gunshots. The way he ran away, like a little, it's like, why? You were so manly when you ran up on him on the gun, and then all of a sudden, after you killed him, you ran away like a little bitch. No, I'm scared. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I have all the respect in the world for cops. I have friends that are cops. I used to deal with cops all the time because, believe it or not, in the trailer business, the thing you'll find out is a lot of police officers have second jobs, and one of the biggest jobs that police officers will have is either real estate agent or landscaper. I have a friend who's already retired from the police force. He retired at 35 because he's already at the millionaire level from being a real estate agent. So the cop thing just basically gave him lifelong benefits and shit like that. But he did get hurt too. That's why he retired early. But he's set. He doesn't have to fucking worry about a damn thing. So I just know a lot of other ones. I think it's probably because of the scheduling and shit like that. Maybe that's the perfect second job for them to have. They start a business. They have a lot of connections in the towns and shit like that. So like the landscaper thing seems to be big. So I mean, I got pulled over in my work truck one day because there was a bad inspection sticker. I think we drove this. I probably moved the truck maybe 3 times a year. I had to go pick up a couple snow plows on a trailer. And these cops doing a little friggin' stop thing. Pull over there. And he starts writing me up a ticket. And I'm looking at him the whole time, like, okay. And I said, why are you writing me the ticket? This is a company vehicle. He goes, well, you can have your boss pay the ticket. And I said, no, what's even better is I'm going to go back to the store and I'm going to call your boss and we're not going to pay the ticket at all. Because his boss owned the landscaping company that cut our grass. And of course, my company was the trailer company that fixed his trailers. And he was the chief of police in the town. So you just told the chief of police's friggin' customer, he's my customer and I'm his customer. The man called me. I was on vacation. He called me at 7:30 in the morning one day to ask me for a favor. And you're going to sit here and write me a ticket? You got balls, bro. I called him. He said, you should have just threw my name out there. I said, nah, I didn't want to be like that. And he's like, all right, well, dude, I walked into court. I'm sit down in court. He walks in. He looks at me. He walks over to the judge. He talks to the judge. He points at me. The judge says, excuse me, sir, you can leave. Dude, like, you fucking dumbass moron. First of all, what kind of douchebag? There's a tyrant. Again, there's tyrant cops right there. This is a business in your town that brings tax dollars into your town. Why are you? If I tell you that I only drive this truck maybe 2, 3 times a year, and you're going to write the ticket to the driver, not to the company of the truck, it's not my fucking responsibility to make sure that inspection sticker's good. It's it's the company's thing. So you should be sending them a freaking letter. Blaming fucking writing it out to me. He should either wrote a warning or, whatever, but that was dumb. That was just dumb. And I was like, yeah, well, your boss is going to hear about this. See how you freaking like it. It's disgusting. All right, it's 10 o'clock. I think it's 9:56. We got our barn done a little bit, and I've been ranting for like the last 15 minutes about some other channels you guys should check out. It's for your own benefit a lot, because a lot of this stuff's going to educate you. You're going to find out, like I said, the audit's probably the best one, because you're really going to see, he grades it. He's going to let you know if the person's right or wrong. And he'll even say, well, the law is written this way, but there's a good chance the court's going to see this video and be like, no, this cop, or, you did it, you shouldn't have did that. So, I mean, and so many of those cases, man, some of the funniest videos you'll see is cops arresting FBI agents. That shit's funny. Dude, this FBI agent was investigating the chief of police or some shit like that. He was investigating some stuff. And he knew there was a cop there that wanted to fucking talk. So he called the cop and he told him to meet him somewhere. Well, then the cop decided to be a tyrant cop. Who the fuck are you? Why you? And he's like, and next thing you know, he's ripping the FBI agent out of the car and shit and mistreating him. And dumb, just straight up dumb. Some other guy was ATF. He was serving well, wasn't even serving papers. Apparently, if you buy a gun, then it turns out that you're not really supposed to buy one. The ATF will come to your house and take the gun from you. So that's what the guy was trying to do. He was showing up at the door. He was knocking on the door. The woman didn't like the fact that he was at her house, so she called the cops on him. She, of course, lied. The cop shows up and he turns around and he goes, "Yo, I'm ATF. I'm just trying." And the next thing you know, the cop's running over, tasing him, fucking slamming him on the ground. The guy's got a fucking heart condition. The guy is tasing him and shit. He's a fucking ATF agent just trying to serve papers. Fucking tyrant cop runs up on him, demands ID, and he's trying to give him ID, but he ain't giving it the way he likes it. Tyrant cop has to have it done a certain way. Fucking do it my way or fucking get beaten. And it's so fucked up to watch, dude. You'll lose your mind watching some of this shit. It gets me so riled up, worse than fucking Fortnite sometimes. I get so pissed off, I'm like, I can't believe you cops are out of control sometimes. Why are you even being like that? I mean, if shit's tough at home, don't bring it. That's the one job where you don't bring your home life to work. Because your job is to protect the public, not. Yeah, check out some of those videos, you'll see. And definitely check out that one that I just posted with that disabled guy and tell me what you think about that when I'm streaming tomorrow, if you get a chance to watch that. That'll piss you off, that one. Because that one makes no sense to me, and I don't think it ever will. There's so many things that people could have did to make that situation better. And there was no reason for that poor guy. I'm a little dry. No reason for that poor guy to be treated like that. And then, of course, again, unless some lawyer steps up for him and, says, okay, well, here's what we're going to do for you. That guy's not going to call a lawyer. He's not even going to think to go. In fact, he's probably scared to death that the cops are going to be coming for him at any moment. Who knows? I feel incredibly sorry for the guy for many reasons. I mean, I've seen people like him in stores, and, I remember being
to apply logic to those types of situations.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are just, you can tell, it's the cop is just having a bad day. There's no reason for it. I mean, people just in public where they belong, where you're allowed to be, and they're on it, man. They're like, nope, I ain't having it today. I'm a cop and I'm in a bad mood, so your life is. I need to put some large things out here. Throw a couple of those down real quick. Yeah, it's so, because I remember the last job I had, this dude was like, "Oh, I backed the blue. I ain't watching that," and I'm like, "Dude, this shit could happen to you. You don't realize that it's just because here's another one. I'll just throw it out there. I mean, this one guy he's got the dash cam, but he's got one pointing out the front, one pointing out the back. He was just driving down the highway. According to the shit, he wasn't speeding because it shows the speed. And cop passes him in the other direction. Cop bangs a Yui, chases him down. The shit gets ugly in that situation. The cop's report says that he was speeding. He was weaving in and out of traffic. All this bullshit, bro. And the dude's like, yeah, well, my dash cam shows that I was driving perfectly straight. There was no traffic on the highway. So the fact that he said he was weaving in and out of traffic is not going to fly very well in court when there's not a single other car on the road, except for the cop going in the other way. That was a cop who just saw another vehicle and said, fuck him, I'm taking him down. And that again, there you go. And this guy wants to tell me, I ain't worried about it. I ain't gonna worry about that anyway. You ain't gonna worry about that? You ain't gonna worry about that until it happens to you. And that's the problem with there's too many people out there with that attitude that that never happens because it's never happened to me. Well, you know what? The world ain't about you. So, that guy didn't think it was going to happen to him either when he was just simply driving down the road and fucking wasn't speeding. And that was another tyrant cop. Hey, man, I'm pulling you over. Still don't even know. His only reasoning for pulling him over is what he wrote in his report, but there's no physical reason or evidence of why he pulled him over. He never actually told him why he pulled him over. I mean, I could go on all day because I watched 100 of these videos. Dude works for the railroad company. It was in a company vehicle. It was an unmarked vehicle, but you could tell it was a company vehicle. It had the light on the top. It fucking had that shit on the side. You know, it was. Dude's got the fucking orange vest on. He's got the freaking ID on his shit, man. Fucking. So he's on company property if he's driving down the side of the track or the train tracks, or he's parked on the fucking side of the train tracks. He's on company property right there. And sure enough, man, this fucking tyrant cop just starts demanding ID. And he, next thing you know, he's arresting the dude. He's arresting him while he's at work doing his job. Working for the railroad. In a railroad vehicle. Sitting on the side of the road next to the railroad. And the cop just decided, you've been sitting here too long. That's suspicious. Give me your ID. I don't have to give you my ID. I'm on my company property, and I don't have to give you my ID. Because suspicion's not a fucking crime. Suspicion is not a crime. Just remember that. Any cop ever walks up to you and says, sir, you're being suspicious. Well, fuck you. Suspicion's not a crime. There is no crime for suspicion. Suspicion is how they get the whole thing going. Sir, it's suspicious that you're here. Hence the video. Guy driving down the road with his window down with his arm sitting on the side of the cop pulled him over because he said that was suspicious. How the fuck is it suspicious to have your window open while you're driving? Now I'm worried about it because I drive home. I grew up in a time, my parents, the house they bought, my mother wanted to have a house, and my dad bought one that he wanted to fix up, and it didn't really actually have air conditioning, so there's quite many summers that I went, without air. So I've spent many a night sweating my balls off, sleeping, trying to sleep. So, when I have an older vehicle, I don't know, it's just a mental thing. I don't like to drive with the air conditioning on. I don't like wasting the extra gas and all that, especially if I'm just driving home from work. It don't matter. I'm already still probably kind of warm from being at work all day. When I get home, I'll relax in the air conditioning. When I'm driving home, I'll have the window open. Sometimes I want the window and just have the air blowing on and help me keep from falling asleep when I'm driving home from work. So how do I know now that some cop's not going to friggin' pull me over and say, dude, it's 90 degrees out. It's pretty suspicious that you got your windows open and you're not running your AC. Well, is that what you pulled me over for? Because that would be highly friggin' illegal. But it could happen. Simply, if it happened to this guy, who knows what you're going to run into. So watch those videos, guys. Get yourself educated on what's going on. Especially, I hate to say this, if you're in a southern state, I'm just saying, well, you're in Florida, a lot of these videos are, Colorado. Apparently, Colorado's got some friggin' tyrant cops out there. Let's not even get into LA. These cops actually have their own gangs. They have tattoos to signify. And the sad part is, from what I saw in the one video, is they have to get, initiated into the said gang. So how do you get into a gang? By killing someone. So apparently these LA cops that have their own little gangs, you gotta kill yourself, go out and kill yourself a black person today and you can be in the gang. So again, it's not a liberal wokeism thing to say we have tyrant cops out there, because not all cops are tyrants. There are very good ones. This one was national news. I think they talked about it. I did see it on the news. Let's not even talk about the cop who pulled the woman over, and the cop left her car parked on the goddamn train tracks, and then put the woman in the back of the fucking car while they searched her car. Why were they pulling her over and searching her? Because someone on the highway didn't, said that she pulled a gun on them. So I can do that too. Someone cuts me off. 911. Hey, some guy in a blue Chevy just pulled a gun on me. So, anyone want to guess what happened? You probably saw this video because this was national news. Anyone want to guess what happened to the woman who was put in the back of the police car on the railroad tracks? Anyone? Have you seen that one yet? If you haven't seen that video, that's fucking awesome. That's great. She survived, I'll tell you that. But Holy shit. And then there's a cop standing there next to the car, and you can hear the train's horn going the whole time, and these three cops just keep searching the car, and there's one cop standing next to the cop car on the tracks, and he sees the train coming. Does he get in the car and try to move the car off the tracks? No, he runs for his life because it's more important for him to get home than you. So, hey, we just left this woman in the back of the car so she can be smashed into by a train. And she's only being pulled over. We never found a gun in the car. They never found the gun in the car that they were searching her for, but the first thing they did was run up on her, grab her out of the car, and put her in handcuffs. They didn't initiate a traffic stop. They didn't. No, they just went off of a tip that someone said that this white truck, blah blah blah, pulled a gun on us while they were driving down the road. Guys, this can happen to anybody at any time because you got asshole people out there, and now we have asshole cops out there. Bad communication. It's a rough world out there, and it's not a woke liberal thing. So don't people who say that shit just irritate me because watch enough of those videos and you're gonna see it, man. White people are being harassed by cops just as much as anybody else. It doesn't have anything to do with the color of your skin, although that is gonna set them off more and a lot faster. But if they're in a bad tyrant mood, if they're having a tyrant type of day, if I was a cop last night, what do you think I would do to someone walking down the road and I was just in such a fucking tyrant mood and I felt like ruining someone's day? All I have to do, all a cop has to do is be in a really bad mood, and if he's a tyrant, someone's day could be ruined. And as that video shows, that 27-year-old kid is now dead in Philadelphia because two cops jumped out of the car with their guns already drawn for what we don't even know why they were pulling him over. All we can tell from the video, I mean, he did come down the street a little fast, but he parked in front of his house. So, what were you pulling up on him for? Speeding? And then you saw a Spanish kid with his hat turned a little sideways, and you decide you're going to jump out of the car and pull your guns out. And then you're going to shoot him dead and then claim that he chased you down the street with knives. He chased us down the street with a knife in his hand. So we all need to be a little more educated on that, on what's going on in the world out there, and protect yourself. Know the Constitution. Know your First Amendment right. Know your Fourth Amendment right. The Fourth Amendment is your civil rights. That basically protects you from, know what a Terry stop is. Learn this stuff. We the People University is good for that because he was a cop, so he's gonna let you know. He'll let you know if it's right or wrong. He's pretty honest. So very entertaining to watch him as well. So they're probably my two favorites is We the People University and Audit the Audit. Like I said, Lackluster's really good, but Lackluster usually is videos I've already seen on Audit the Audit, and Audit the Audit usually does such a good follow-up, or they let you know, so-and-so filed a lawsuit, and as of this video, this is where we're at. Lackluster doesn't even do that. They just, the video just cuts off at the end, and you're like, what happened? What happened? I need to know. All right, so I'm pretty happy with our little barn, and it is now after 10 o'clock, and I've been ranting for like a half an hour about cops. But just so you know, we need them. I just feel, Chris Christie, he's a Republican. He's running for president. He's not exactly a nice guy. He is kind of a dick. But he did what needed to be done with police forces. I said this the other night. He disbanded the Camden police force, fired all the friggin' corrupt cops, combined what was left with the Camden County police force. They then went around and introduced themselves to all the people. They went to the parks. They got out there. Man, and since he did that, the crime in Camden County, or in Camden itself, has dropped over 43% since he did what he did. I mean, it's been a few years now. It's been over 10 years, I would say. But so that percentage might have gotten better. And if you go back and you look in history, you're going to see something funny about Camden. We used to joke about it because the one year Detroit took us over. And we were like, yo, Camden, you got to step it up. But for many years, Camden was the number one city in the country for deaths, for murders. So the fact that, there's what it is. Chris Christie, a Republican, he's pretty much a douchebag. He did what was right. He did what people are talking about. It's not defund the police. It's get rid of the corrupt shit. What do you need tanks for? What do you fucking going to war? Yeah, they run around here with like ex-military shit. But you have to have people psychologists who are trained that ride along with the cop. That way, the cop is there to protect this person, but the person is trained to, recognize the guy in Target. If you watch a video, you need that. When that cop is called, say the manager at Target called, we got a guy here. He's taking too long. I mean, I don't even know what the phone call would have been to the cops. I'm sorry. There's someone here trying to spend money, but he's taking too long. What the fuck was that phone call? That one's that's probably the thing that bothers me the most. What did you tell the cops when you called 911? What did you say? There's a guy here with a shit ton of money, and he doesn't know how to spend it. He's taking too long. Please send the most tyrant fucking douchebag cop you can. And if you watch that video, look at the mug shot of the cop. Like, this is my work shot. He put the most pissed off look he could possibly come up with as his. Why are you smiling? You're a cop. You should be fucking happy as hell. You can retire at like 35 and you're gonna be good for. You're gonna be good. I know a cop. He worked for us. He retired. He's like, yeah, I retired at 40, and look at me go. He's like, I work here part time. I said, I got all the time in the world to do what I want. My house is paid for. He was fucking loving life. So, like I said, my other friend retired, but mainly because he was also a real estate agent. So, yeah, we just need better guys, better training, and get the right people out there. Psychologist with a cop. If I call you and say there's someone out here acting weird, as long as he doesn't have a weapon, or even if you don't know he has a weapon, you have a psychologist. I mean, they do that with child services. If child services shows up at your door, it's not two cops that show up at your door. It's somebody who's trained in that field and a cop to protect them. That's all people are really asking for is we need to have the right people handling the situations the right way. I've always wondered why is it we have parking enforcement, but we don't have, why are cops worried about writing driving tickets anyway? If you have parking enforcement, why isn't there a separate division that only handles like driving? Maybe there should be different levels of cop. Like you start out on they call you out on the street, whatever. You should be just out pulling people over. That's what you're going to do. That's all your job is to follow people around and make sure people are driving correctly. That's a rant for another night. I'm not going to get into that because it's after 10, but you don't want me getting a rant on driving. There's so many things I think we should do. I will say this. Everyone under 25 should have to drive a stick shift. Anyone agree with that? Everyone under 25 has to drive a stick shift. There's a couple of reasons. One, if you've never driven a stick, you won't understand what I'm about to say, but if you've never driven a stick, you don't know how to drive a car. You know how to push on a pedal and make a car go. You have no idea how to drive a car. Because I guarantee you're one of those people that when you're on the highway and you move over a lane, you hit your brake. Or the car in front of you starts to slow down, so you hit your brake. You don't know how to gauge speed. That's what most people don't. I don't think you learn that when you just drive an automatic. You don't know how to gauge speed when you come over and people are constantly hitting their brakes, and then you lose momentum on the highway. You got to learn how to just take your foot off the gas. Because believe it or not, your car is going to slow down. Also, driving in the stick is awesome in the snow. A lot of people don't know that. I remember one dude, a friend of mine, well, he was a friend of mine. Probably after this, I embarrassed him on Facebook. He said it was snowing one day. And he's like, yo, man, best tip I can give for driving in the snow is let some air out of your tires. I said, are you a fucking moron? Are you an idiot? I said, what you should actually do is instead of driving around and drive, there's a reason why your automatic has like first and third and drive. It has more than one gear. You want to put that shit in the low gear. You put it in like 3. I had a Ford Probe. It had a little button you pushed in on the little stick shift, and it was for bad weather driving. And essentially what it did was the car only drove in 2 gears, first and third. So it would speed up enough to third, but as soon as you took your foot off the gas, it shot you back into your seat. It just dropped right back into first. That car might have been better than any 4x4 I've ever owned for driving in the snow. That Ford two-wheel drive probe with that little button on it. There was a blizzard up here one year, at least a foot of snow, and they're like, "Hey, you got to stay home." Well, I wanted to get to a friend's house because his girlfriend's sister was over. There's a little party going on, so I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to be fucking stuck at home." So powered through the snow with this friggin' Ford probe. It ate the snow up, and that was the key: is you need to be in a low gear, and you don't hit your brakes. If you're driving in a low gear in the snow, you let off the gas, and the car is gonna go. Wait till the car backs down, then you slowly apply the brake. You don't just hit the brakes. Fucking idiots. I should be a driving instructor, to be honest with you. I could write a book on that shit. Anyway, I'm done for tonight. I think we're just going to take a break until Fortnite's new season comes out. Maybe we'll even hold off till Saturday, unless people are playing Friday and you guys really want me to get on Friday. Maybe then I will. But mainly, I don't know what's going to come up for tomorrow. If GTA has anything interesting.
Show telemarketers yet?
No, is that I see it, but I keep glancing over it, and I haven't really given it a shot. Should I watch that?
You should check it out.
Oh, yeah, maybe I'll go watch an episode now. I started watching She-Hulk. I don't know why. I guess because I'm paying for Disney, and as many times as I keep thinking I need to go delete it or get rid of it, they're not making it easy.
I think it's based from your area.
Yeah, I know we definitely have a lot of
GTA is empty.
No, they're not doing anything for GTA.
Telemarketer shit from the 90s.
Yeah, that's funny because I was a telemarketer in the 90s. Yeah, was it the 90s? Nah, it was late 80s. I didn't do any telemarketing in the 90s. It was one of the first jobs I had while I was still in high school. Only PvP. See, I know Spooky was asking me.
Enjoy this then.
Spooky keeps asking me about going and playing some GTA, but GTA is not offering anything. They're really not. It's so boring. So maybe I should play something old tomorrow. Jump on the PS4 and do that. I have gone back and jump on the...
If the lobby is hacker free.
I go back and I jump on Farm Sim 19. The problem with Farm Sim 19, which I didn't realize, is when I deleted the game. If you don't know this, Farm Sim 19 is a computer game, so Parker will understand this. Guess what happens on the PS4? Every mod that you download, you lose. So now I have all these cool maps, but none of the shit that I downloaded and placed. So now I have to go back in and find every single one of my mods, download them again, so I can go back into my maps and show them off. I was trying to do a map tour of all the cool maps I've built. I've done videos of them before and afters. So there's plenty of video if you want to see some cool farm sim building. But I was like, damn it. So I can't really go back and do Farm Sim 19 Throwback Thursday. The only thing that would make Saints Row interesting is...
2023 would be good.
You want me to play some golf tomorrow night? Alright, I'll play some golf tomorrow night. Maybe I'll practice a little bit for the next half hour before I go to bed. I'll do a little golf tomorrow. Should I play online now and try to find... I tried it once. Like, one of the first things I did going online, not streaming, but just to play online, because when GTA was coming to an end, I was almost done beating it. I'm like, I don't want to stop playing this. Let me see what online's about. And it just happened to be like Christmas weekend, so I had all the playing time in the world. And I ended up playing that, but then GTA kept kicking me. There was an issue. I think it was because they had just added the snow in that day or something. And then Modern Warfare, and yeah, it was Call of Duty World War II. I played that a couple times online, and I was just getting my ass completely handed to me. And I was like, I didn't even know that was going on. I was introduced to a quick scoper, like the first time I dropped into ground war, I got taken out by a quick scoper. It was like pop pop, and the kill cam was sick because he killed 3 people before he even got to me. And if you know anything about the kill cams in Call of Duty, they don't last that long. They're only like 10, 15 seconds, not even that. And dude wiped out our entire team and with a freaking sniper rifle, quick scope. I was like, oh my god, what is this? This is insane. I can't keep up with these people. So I tried to play golf, and I only found one person, and he was like, I'm waiting for somebody else. And I'm like, oh, this is what's going on here. This is taking forever. because I had it set for the 3-button push. I wasn't using the lever, so I think it's only going to match you up with people who are using the same type of swing style. But again, that new 3 swing style is actually kind of difficult, so probably a lot of people using it. And it is a newer game, so maybe I should I'll get online, I'll play a couple practice games, I'll create a character, maybe do that, get a couple warm-up games. I mean, I was nailing shit yesterday, just trying to get the hang of it. So I feel like I'll be able to. I've always been good at golf games, so maybe I'll do that, and then maybe I'll try to get online and actually compete against somebody. That would be pretty cool too. I like that idea. Now let's see if we can't. So you're up here. Are you gonna let me admin cheat? No, you're not, are you? It didn't save the other night, man. I was a little disappointed with that. Admin sheet. And it says space save game. But I don't think it saved my game. I think we've been chatting here long enough that it better have saved the game. Okay, no. I see it doesn't do any type of flash or anything, so I don't even know if it worked. And then I like to do this just to be on the safe side, because I don't even know. But I figure if I do that and hit save exit, now that's not for the game, that's for changing your settings, but you would think that if you hit that it would save. So, and the other day this worked, so I'm just going to crack these rocks and see if it gives me anything. And maybe we can save it where we're at, because if I come back in here tomorrow and my barn's only half filled again, I'm going to be kind of pissed off. I want to see saving. Oh, we're really encumbered. I forgot to put the metal in from the last time. Oops. I didn't put anything away from the last time. Scheisse. That's not a lot of weight. We'll get rid of it anyway. Now we're a little faster. Yeah, so that's my take. You know, I have no problem with people who do their job properly, but if you're a cop and you're just a tyrant, then you shouldn't be out there. You shouldn't be out there. Too bad I didn't have the music for that one. Huh? Definitely check out that video with the disabled guy. And that's disgusting. That one makes me nauseous. Man was just trying to buy a bike. And again, man, he is disabled. So my assumption is he's collecting that disability check every month, and he's putting a few bucks away every month. He was looking so forward to buying that friggin' bike, man, and they found a way to ruin it. They really found a way to completely ruin it for him. Not just that, man. Who knows if he even got his money back? Because here's another thing. Do not travel. If you travel across country, do not take cash. Especially if it's a large amount of cash. If you're on vacation, you got like $1,000 with you. Cop pulls you over traffic, decides he wants to search you because he's a tyrant. You know how much millions of dollars the police departments make every year taking your money? They just accuse you of being a drug dealer. Why do you have all this money? You must be a drug dealer. I'm confiscating this money. Don't believe me? Look it up. I think there's something in the millions. The one year it was a few $1 million they had made off a lot of just taking people's money. And they're allowed to, believe it or not. They're allowed to just take your money from you. So never travel with cash. Well, I hope I educated everybody on what you should watch out for. And, it's not your neighbor. It might be the cop. If the cop lives next to you, it might be him. He might be the one you're going to watch out for. They're not all tyrants. There's a lot of good guys out there. Trust me. I know a few of them. But there are a lot of them that are just not, they're not right in the head. They shouldn't be doing it. It's the wrong job for them. They need to do a little bit better, venting. That's great. You served in the military. We love that. How long have you been home? How much gunfire did you encounter? Because think about it. I mean, I get it. You're trained in the military that, hey, gun. Everyone pulls their guns and starts shooting. But when you come back here to America, it's a little different. And I get that when you were in the military, you were walking through the streets of Afghanistan. Hey, show me your ID. Show me your ID. You were okay. It was you. That's you were there to do that. But you don't get to come back to America and walk through the streets and start demanding ID from people. That's not how it fucking works. And these people need to be taught that. It is a job. It's a job you chose to do, so you should know how to do it. The Constitution's on my side. So you're not allowed to rough me up. You're not allowed to just demand ID from me. And when I don't give it to you because you don't have a reason to, you're not allowed to fucking arrest me for fucking this and that and everything else. You know, it needs to be fixed. So that's what people are complaining about. That's what the truth is. You know, Colin Kaepernick didn't kneel because he hates the military. He kneeled because of the exact same reason I've been screaming about for the last 45 minutes. That's why he was kneeling, for those people out there who still think because Donald Trump said he was kneeling because of the flag. It had nothing to do. He was just kneeling during the flag. It wasn't because he was protesting the flag. He was making it known, and of course they found a way to friggin' hide that too. He was doing it because of exactly what I've been talking about. Tyrant cops. And we need to make it better out there for all of us. It's not just certain people, it's all of us, man. Again, watch it, dude. There's cops arresting cops. Again, go back to the FBI one. It was a black guy. He was FBI, and he had FBI agents with him. They were all just hanging out at a bar, but there was seats outside the bar, and dude's just sitting on a stool outside the bar. White cop walks up to him. Yo, buddy, you look like somebody we're looking for. Give me your ID. And he's like, I ain't giving you my ID. I ain't giving you shit. And next thing you know, they got him in handcuffs, and they pull his ID out, and the dude looks at the camera and goes, watch this shit right here. Watch this shit, dude. And the cop opens up his ID, sees FBI, and he's like, dude, he was, oh my God, that cop is in so much trouble. Racial profiling, boom, 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 the list goes on. You just racial profiled a fucking FBI agent. Nice going, bro. For sitting on a fucking stool outside of a bar where he belongs with his friends, but you just decided, there's a black guy, I'm going to harass him. And of course, go with the whole, you look like someone we're looking for. Yeah, okay. We all look like somebody you're looking for, buddy. So it's a sad world out there, and I hate to be part of it anymore. It's really disgusting. So maybe that's why I'm so stressed out when I play games. My game is supposed to be my escape, and I guess when the game isn't going my way, it just makes me more angry. So maybe I should watch less the audit videos. But yeah, check them out. Maybe we'll play golf tomorrow night. That could be quite relaxing. I don't know if anyone will watch. I don't know you guys will watch, but maybe if you guys download it. You guys on PS4, PS5, get the PS5 version. It's free this month. So check that out in the store. That's the only game that I saw that I would probably play is the golf. But every month there's 3 games. And for you don't, Parker, if you don't know, every month PlayStation, as long as you have the PlayStation Plus, which is to be able to play online or whatever, they give you 3 free games every month. And you don't even have to download them. You can like put them in your library. So even though I don't download it, I can put it in my library and then download it like a year from now and it'll still be free. As long as I'm playing for PlayStation to be online. So it's kind of a cool feature because that's where I found this game at. This game was free for me, and this is what turned my channel into something. Like I said, I added 130 subscribers in like a month playing this game. So yeah, this is definitely my game, and this was free. So see where that gets you. It's a pretty badass game. I had downloaded NBA 2K. It was 2K NBA from like 2021 or something like that, but I didn't like that. It's not because I don't like basketball, or I didn't like the way it played. Man, there's so much to do. I figured I must have practiced for a half an hour on just like 3 or 4 moves. I tried to play a game and forgot them within seconds. Couldn't make anything happen. Oh, pardon me. So yeah. But there's always free games. So yeah, I thought about doing videos on that every month, like doing a little video on each of the free games, to downloading and do a little couple. So there's been some pretty badass games I've gotten for free. Some of them I haven't even played yet. Haven't tried it out. I got Hitman. I downloaded that. I didn't download it, but I got it in my thing. That's the thing about PlayStation. I can't go back and actually I can. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. You might not be able to hear me. I don't know if you can hear me when I go to that screen. Yeah, if the camera goes away, it pauses. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm there. I was gonna go to my library and go through some of the games. I got Borderlands. So many games. Like if I want, I could do golf or I could do a throwback. There's a couple games I have that would make a good throwback. Not Saints Row though, because I have the newest Saints Row, but it was horrible. That is a god awful game. And then it's really weird because it's kind of geared towards kids, I guess. But you can walk around completely naked. I was setting my character up, and of course, I generally use the female character just because, again, ever since I played GTA, I did have a male character, but then I watched the video and said the females are faster, hitbox smaller, all that stuff. So I've just always mentally gone that way. Not all. I mean, I'll use. But anyway, I was setting up my female character, and I was going through the clothing section. Next thing I know, I'm standing there fully naked. No pixelation, nothing like that. Fully naked, straight titties, and I was like, "What the shit? I'm on YouTube." I had to click out of it. Like, how the hell am I supposed to set my character? I guess I can't set my character up live. I can't be showing titties on YouTube. Titties. This is really an amazing map. I mean, just this spot, being down on the beach. All right, yeah, I'm done, man. Look at it, it's 10:30 now. You kept me talking forever. Yeah, I'll play some golf tomorrow. That sounds good. Unless something comes up and I really come up with something else. I think we should be saved. I hope we're saved. Be saved. All right, you know what I'm going to try to do too, real quick. If I can back out of this without disconnecting, I'm going to show you another map. But if I disconnect, I'll see you tomorrow. So peace out if I disconnect. If not, I'll be right back to show you another map. Let's hope for no disconnect. No disconnect. No disconnect. Disconnect.